Hello and namaste, it's Jewel again from Goddess Creative. Okay, I'm just checking in. Wanted to talk today about energy and vibration, predominantly your vibration and energy. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that are not even conscious of their own vibration or energy, or what they're putting out into the world, or what they're taking in and receiving, or what's getting stuck within them. Obviously, the energy that they are seeing and reflecting, it keeps coming back to them, and nothing is changing, and it's the same. It's not as simple as just saying, oh, well, someone that's going through hard times, they're just, stuck in that, and they'll only get hard times. We have contrast and contrast experiences. Contrast is difficult times and experiences, and that's what brings us growth. Because if we didn't have that contrast or that difficult time to go through, we would just stay stuck. We'd just stay the same. So to have contrast and have something negative to happen to you, like I did with my flood, or to be ill, that teaches us appreciation, but it also gives us growth and transcends us to change for the better. Like if you're sitting in your comfort zone of nothing ever changing, you're not going to get much growth. So in that respect, energy and vibration is a good thing. But what I wanted to talk to you today is about energy and about your own vibration and about managing it and governing it and feeling it and allowing it and embracing it to be within you, within your body. Unfortunately, most people have been taught not to feel, not to be conscious of their emotions. Most people have been taught not to cry, to block out their emotions. And so in my latest book, where I talk about balancing all your planes, which is balancing your physical plane, what you physically look like, and looking after your body and all that, which we're really good at this right now on this planet. Generally, we're good at looking after the physical. We feed ourselves and, we'll exercise and all that kind of stuff. But we don't really look after our mental plane well, the mental chatter that goes on and we allow to come in, right? Or the emotional plane either. So some of us have completely blocked that out because they're afraid of it and they don't want to feel because they were once hurt. And so they don't even know how to connect into that true essence. And it is your emotional body that helps connect you to your intuitive spiritual body. Okay, so that's why it's really important. It's the stepping stone to embracing that spiritual side of you, your spiritual self. Okay, so yes, in the masculine energy of the past decades, which it has all been about the Industrial Revolution of we've got to be good little worker bees and work hard and do, action, block out, emotion, just get on with it, and going back, gosh, when I was raised, the era was stop your crying, don't worry about things, don't worry about, just block it out. Whereas we've done a complete spin around now, and it is good to embrace your emotions, and we've learnt that it now in this era that it is important to do that for growth, for healing. But only now is that wheel spinning and coming about that it's acceptable. It's acceptable now. The biggest time in history is to embrace oneself if we're going through a hard time, or we're experiencing depression, or because so much has happened in our world. But it's also very important to understand that you're a conscious creator, and you govern what you allow into your temple, your holy being. Not just the physical body, but the mental body, the emotional body, and the spiritual body, right? Because they're all combined. You can't block one out from the other. And when you do block one out from the other, you won't be balanced and grounded. You won't feel centered. You will be blowing in the wind. So my little message today is energy is the most powerful thing. Learn how to manage your own energy. Learn how to block out gossip and people that continually repeat the same things to you. And particularly if it's something negative, because it'll just end up being draining. It'll drain your energy slowly. And this is where it's important that you need to be conscious of that actually happening and not allow it to happen, and just block it out and say, I don't want to talk about it, or cut that person off, and just say, or change the subject. Let's start talking about something else. Because you're a conscious creator and you have free will, and it is your free will right now. That is so amazingly powerful. So today I've been sitting in meditation, and I have been feeling my full body on all my planes. So feeling, it's with my mental mind that is so powerful and so conscious that I govern from to direct my focus and attention. So when you don't have a monkey mind anymore, you're not being distracted by other things. You'll sit in your core and you'll sit in your center, and you'll know who you really are, because that core, and you won't be in your emotion either, because it's not that, it's the spiritual self. When you're sitting in that self, right, which doesn't allow the emotions to take over. The emotions are a good thing. We do need to embrace them, but we don't want to get lost in them either. But it's that emotion that is the bridge to your spiritual self. It is that emotion that once you allow it to feel it, particularly feel it within your body, to allow it to flow, you allow source energy to flow down through your crown and down through all your core, down into the earth, and come back up again. That's what activates your Kundalini energy. That's when you feel this beautiful energy vibrating and swirling around in you. And you're connected. You're part of the all, the everything. You know and you understand you are an incredibly powerful creator. You're no longer blowing in the wind. Okay? So it is our mental mind, the powerful mental mind, that you know you're not your mind, you're not your emotions, you're not just your physical body, you're not stuff or material things, although they're nice and they serve us. But you sit in the seat of your soul, you sit in your core, and you can direct your energy. And so you make the intention with your mental mind, and you allow the energy, and you direct energy to where you want it to go and flow in your life. I can direct it into this crystal. I can anchor it there. So can you. And you can also intend and anchor and manifest. And that's what we do when we meditate. That's what empowered meditation is. And this is the meditation that I teach. So it's not just meditation sitting in stillness and having an empty mind and getting bored, right? Because you're a powerful creator and you came here to create. So why don't you? So sit in that place. Sit in the center of your soul and feel your life force. And direct your consciousness. Direct your energy raise your vibration to the powerful conscious creator that you are. And that's what you need to do, all you need to do on a regular basis. If you can't do it every day, then don't. But take a few minutes every couple of days to ground yourself, center yourself in that energy, and direct your focus, manifest your outcome, set your intentions, and see it in the mind's eye, and then allow the energy to flow. And remember, above all else, you are pure aspect of Source. You are pure aspect of the one true light, conscious creator. That's all there is. And we came here to experience. And we came here to create. Don't get lost in the story of the creation. Don't get lost in the fear. You're the master. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave that little message there. I hope you've enjoyed this. Much love and wishes always. Namaste.